Hi, my name is Beth and I'm the sewing pattern designer and blogger at Sew DIY. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the very controversial subject of tracing versus cutting. If you've been in the sewing world for a little while, you might know that people usually fall into one or the other camps. And if you've been following me for a while, you might know what camp I fall into. I'm going to try to keep it a secret until the end of the video and not let any of my personal preferences influence the information that I'm about to give. And maybe it'd be fun if you guess which camp I fall into and then let me know in the comments if you got your guess right. I'm curious what everybody is going to guess. So if you're new to garment sewing, you might be wondering, what are you talking about, tracing versus cutting? What does that mean? And it has to do with patterns. So when you get a pattern, you're either going to have a PDF pattern that you have printed at a copy shop or printed at home, or you're going to buy a pattern like this, or you might even have a book like this one that has patterns that come in it. So with these patterns, you can either trace the pattern onto a piece of tracing paper and use that to cut out your fabric, or you can cut right into the pattern. And a lot of this is personal preference. So if you're using a pattern from a book, like one of these, you have to trace it because this pattern has different patterns overlapping it, and then you follow the different colors and you must trace it. So here you're going to have no choice. You got to trace. But if you're using a more traditional pattern like this one, this is by Colette, you're going to have this tissue paper and you can either cut directly into it or trace it. Same thing goes if you have a PDF pattern that you've printed. You can either cut that PDF pattern up, cut right along your size, or you can trace your size off. So there are a few benefits to tracing a pattern. One of them is, and this is really the biggest one, you're going to preserve that original pattern. So you'll always be able to go back to it and it's in its original condition. Another reason you might want to trace it is if you have had your pattern printed onto a thicker fabric, but you like to use pins when you cut out your fabric, then you might want to trace your pattern onto a light tracing paper, tissue paper like this, so that when you put it on your fabric, you can pin the pattern to the fabric and use scissors. It's going to be easier than if you have a thick, like printer paper style paper for your pattern. Another benefit of tracing to a lighter weight tissue paper, tracing paper, is that then you could tissue fit the pattern to your body. Tissue fitting is like an in-between muslin. You actually pin the pattern pieces together along the seam line and then try it on your body to test the fit. It's an easy way to muslin without cutting into any fabric or actually sewing. Another benefit of having your pattern on a lighter weight paper versus that heavy paper that you print from your home printer is that it's easier to fold and smaller to store. All right, so how about some benefits of cutting? Well, it's just faster, you know? Like, if you trace the pattern, you're gonna have to cut it out. So you trace and then you cut, but if you're cutting, you just cut it and then you're done, and then you can cut out your fabric and start sewing. So that's the main benefit. It's faster. The other benefit, which might be equal to time, is that you use fewer supplies. So if I print a PDF pattern at home or get it done at a copy shop and then I trace it, I've now used up double the supplies. So I have my printer paper and then I have my tracing paper, and then maybe I'm going to store both. So actually now I'm storing more things and I've just used up more stuff. So it's more time, more supply. So the benefits of just cutting are time and supplies, which is also kind of money. So how do you decide if you're going to cut or trace? Now, a lot of this is just personal preference, but there are some kind of parameters or things that you might want to think about. Now, if you're using one of these nested patterns, then you have to trace. There's just no option. If you are using a PDF pattern, then you know that you're going to be able to print it again if you like. So the risk of cutting into it is not that much. If you spent a lot having a copy shop version printed and you know that you might want to print another size, or sew another size at another time, then tracing is probably a good idea and you can retain that large scale printed pattern. So I think it really comes down to whether you want to preserve the original pattern and how much value this pattern has. This pattern, for example, is now out of print, so it's not possible to ever buy this again in this form, so I might want to trace it. Another good reason to trace a pattern is if you know that you're going to want to make multiple sizes. So if, like, I'm sewing a dress for myself and then also a dress for a friend who's a really different size, then I'll want to trace off both sizes and preserve the original pattern. So cutting into a printed pattern like this is actually going to lessen the value of the pattern. So if you plan to sell this pattern to someone else, then you are going to want to preserve the original tissue, because if you cut into it, then the pattern's going to be interesting to less people because only the person who is your same size is going to be able to use it. So yeah, just if you want to retain the original value of your pattern, if it's something that's out of print, is really special, or maybe a vintage pattern, then you might not want to cut it into it. If it's something that you bought for $1 from Joann's, then maybe you don't need to retain that value because there's a lot of them out there. It's easy to buy again, or maybe it's available digitally. Those are kind of the things that you think about when deciding if you want to cut or trace. Okay, so did you guys guess whether I am team trace or team cut? All right, I am team cut. Far and away, I just like to get started cutting my patterns out. The only exceptions are vintage patterns or really special indie printed patterns that I don't have a digital copy of. Then I will trace those because sometimes, like maybe my size will change later, or I'll want to sew it for a friend and I'll want to have a different size. So if I don't have a digital copy, then I will trace it. But for the most part, I just cut right into it, especially if it's digital or just like a really affordable pattern. Or something that I think I'm not going to sew again, then I am team cut all the way. Let me know in the comments if you got your guess right, and let me know what team you are on. This video is the first in a little series that I'm doing about patterns, so stay tuned for more videos and make sure to hit the subscribe button below so that you can stay up to date on all my future videos. Also, let me know if you have any special requests or questions about printed or PDF patterns, and I might make a video about it. Happy sewing!